Good evening, my lovely rays of sunshine. So, welcome back to the Menopausal View. I am Jay, the Spicy Unicorn, and I am again without my host. Jen and I are probably going to connect over the weekend and do some videos. But tonight, I've already pulled the winner because I am, and I owe you guys an apology because I did not pull a winner. Well, I pulled a winner, but then I didn't broadcast it when I did my last video. When I was putting on makeup, the video is entitled "Why I Wear Makeup," and we had some people that shared the video and appreciate that. Good hustle. Hey, Monica. And thank you very much for that. And your name went into the hat, and I pulled out Lisa Mays. So Lisa, you're going to be getting a CoverGirl palette from us, from the Menopausal View. So if you wouldn't mind, whenever you watch this video, if you could please send us your information. For crying out loud. Send us your information in a private message, and I'll get that sent out to you. And so tonight's topic, just really quick, because I'm actually going to do two videos. One video, I'm actually making dinner right now. I'm making some spaghetti. So while I'm cooking, I figured I would do a video really quick. But one of the things that, we're coming up on the Christmas holiday and the New Year's. And yesterday, I try to be, because I'm a unicorn, and I poop glitter and rainbows. And part of trying to be a unicorn is being that light for other people when maybe they can't see the rainbow. And, I like to think that I'm a problem solver, that I can see past the minutia and, I'm able to figure out what the solution is going to be. But yesterday, when I say, and not just yesterday, but for I'd say the last month or so, I've been getting hit really, really hard with people dropping their problems, their situations, etc. at my feet. And normally, that is fine. I'm okay with that. I love being that person that people come to. But there was a point yesterday evening where I was near tears, and not because of anything specific that was going on in my life, but because I was taking on so much of everybody else's energy. And you got to be really, really careful when you're the nurturer, when you're the caregiver, when you are the person that everybody comes to fix it, that you don't give away so much of yourself that you don't have anything left. The old adage that says, you can't pour from an empty cup is so very true, because you need time as a healer, as a fixer, as a, whatever it is that you provide, that energy, that positive energy. You need time to reset and restart, and to cleanse your psychological palate. That's what I call it. Yesterday, my daughter, who is 4.5 months pregnant, she came over. She was upset with her brother. I had talked to her brother. He was upset. She was upset. And then, I listened to all of this. And, of course, everybody comes to mom, and that's great. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be a sounding board. I'm thankful that my children come to me. That's great. But they drop their stuff off at my feet. Some of the stuff I can fix. Some of the stuff I can't fix. Some of the stuff I can just say, hey, you know what? Time will take care of this if we just pace yourself, But after all of that, I was exhausted psychologically. And so I went to bed early to try to reset my battery, because I actually had to take a moment with my daughter and say, hey, wait a minute. Because we were going down a rabbit hole of negativity. Because, when you're pregnant, you're emotional and everything is a crisis and it's never going to get any better. But on any other day, I would have been fine. But I'm like, you know what? We got to stick a pin in this for another day, because emotionally, spiritually, I can't handle that. Like, if another feather had floated down onto my shoulders last night, I was going to come unglued. So I wake up this morning and my ex-husband, bless his soul, wanted to call and rehash the whole situation with me too. And I found myself in a conversation with him, and I'm like, here we go. Like, I'm getting hit from all angles. And while I understand that I am the sounding board, as caregivers, you have to take a moment, and it's okay. If you need somebody to give you permission, I'm giving you permission to step back and say, hey guys, I'm going to have to step out of this for a minute because you all are taking whatever I have. I'm sorry, my daughter, because the daughter is stalker calling me now. So, yep. So, but it's okay for you to step back and say, you know what? I can't absorb any negative energy, because if you don't figure out a way to purge, like have a moment to just breathe, if you don't have something to look forward to and just have peace, you're going to burn yourself out, and then you're not going to be any good to anybody. It's especially during this time of year, everybody is so busy and so overwhelmed. And look, there's a full moon coming up, and I don't know about you, but I know for a fact that people act like, I used to work in the ER, and I know for a fact that people act bat crazy during full moons. This happening over Christmas of all times. So during this time, and plus the change of season and everything, and if the holidays are a hard time for you anyway, and then people are because when you try to be a light or a helper or whatever it is, people always think that you have this unlimited supply of positive energy, and we're under attack too. We get, emotionally attacked too. We're dealing with our own stuff. So give what you can comfortably, and then step back and say, you know what, I got to reset. I gotta unplug from negative energy. If you can, and here's another thing too, because I was thinking about all of this as I was driving home, is that watch what you say. Speak positive. When things come out of your mouth, let it be, if you're thinking something mean, try to put a positive spin on it. Or really think about what you say and the energy that you put out into the universe, because whatever you speak over your life is coming back. So if you're constantly one of those people that doesn't have anything good to say and is always complaining about something, and instead of counting your blessings, because we're all blessed to a degree. If you're able to see me, you're blessed. If you, not saying me personally, I'm just saying, if you got a phone that you can talk to people on, you're blessed. But, watch the kind of energy that you put out, not, because it's really easy to go down a rabbit hole of negativity and to jump on the bandwagon with somebody else complaining. You get on that bandwagon too and just go to town. Negative energy doesn't serve any purpose. It's okay to vent. It's okay. It's all right to call a friend and vent, but you also need to be a light for other people also. So when you're calling and venting to that person, end it on a high note. Ask them how they're doing, because that person that's your go-to person may be the go-to person for 20 other people. And it's exhausting. It's emotionally and psychologically exhausting. to have everybody unload at your feet, and then you have to pick those bags up. And even if you only carry them for 24 hours, it takes a toll on you. So check on your people. You know, don't always be the one that's taking emotionally. A lot of us are out here and, you know, we're constantly asking our moms to do something, or we're constantly asking our significant others to do something. You know, hey, can you go pick up so-and-so? Can you make this phone call? Can you check on this? Can you pay for that? When you do that, make sure that you're returning it. Make sure that you're giving as much as you get. And handle some of the stuff yourself. I'm talking to my children here. Handle some of this stuff yourself. Don't call mom for everything. It's I signed up to be a mom and a grandma, and this has been an amazing ride. I've had a ball. I've had a blast. But Ma gets tired too. And for all the other Ma's out there, I salute you, because this is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, shitty benefits, we don't get PTO kind of job. And there's no room for promotion. So, anyway, that's just a little tidbit for this evening. And I hope that you guys are having a magical, magical, magical evening. And I'm going to come back in just a little bit as soon as I finish my spaghetti. And we're going to have a talk about just like general happy stuff. You know, upbeat. I may put on a wig later on. I don't know. But I found a recipe for how to make peach turnovers, like in the skillet, and it looked really easy and really good. So I'm going to do that later on with you guys. So you guys get to cook a little something with me. Since I'm the cooker, Jen's not. Jen doesn't cook. Told you, she uses fish seasoning to season everything. So it's a little weird, but I love her anyway. Anyway, so I'll be back shortly with the peach turnovers. So, love you guys and stay flabulous.